All right, here we go.
Okay.
How you doing, family? It's time for BJOT,
What's up?
which I've been told is Brian and Janelle overtime. I don't speak in acronyms.
You've been told.
Yeah, I'm not that cool.
I'm picking my hand.
True that,
So,
Brian.
here's how this works. You like the show? You like overtime? Then you got to click like, you got to click heart, the wow face when Janelle talks, the angry face,
No, you love me.
and share this. Okay, do all that stuff while we're talking, when we're done, however that works out. It can continue the conversation in your own life. Now, we have, of course, Dave Szafranski, president and founder of Everybody Investment Group. Remember, there's opinions.
Wow,
oh, wait,
look
I
at him.
have to say that.
That's cool.
So, look at him. Look how cool he is. He's so on fleek.
Something of that nature.
Right, Janelle?
Yes.
Am I?
Yes, you are on fleek.
Okay.
I think
I'm going to roll with that.
Hi, Jennifer.
So we normally, in the last few days, actually been doing very serious things. So I want to address an important yet not so serious issue today. I was looking at
BJRKD. Hi, BJRKD.
what?
That's what he said.
Brian
BJO. Brian,
Brian,
Nell, Kelly,
Ron Kelly.
No,
Dave.
Ron Kelly. Okay, sorry.
Hi,
Mike. Totally didn't happen. So Dave's favorite organization called Fuzzy Pet Health worked
By
with
the way, that's not true, but go ahead.
one poll to do a study about work and pets, and just pets in general. Now we're not going to talk about this first statistic, but I couldn't resist it. The first one that I found fun was that 3 in 10 say that they've canceled plans with friends to spend time with their pets.
I'm all for that. Yeah, especially if it's a sloth.
You'd cancel plans. You're like, I'd rather be with the dog tonight.
It just depends on who the friends are, I guess, right? I mean,
Right.
there are some friends that are really good friends, right? And you'd be like, hey,
Yes.
come on over. And
But
then there
now-
are other people like, hey, I got stuff I got to do tonight.
But so you don't understand this because Dave, you love pets. You love dogs in particular.
I have dogs. We do. One time I was out of town and a cat showed up at my house. I don't know exactly how that happened. And
Oh,
so now we have a cat too.
But you love dogs,
I do love dogs.
and your wife loves them even more than you do.
Yeah, that would be a true statement.
Now, figure this out. Figure this out. Sorry, Kelly's telling me to turn. Oh, there you go. Yeah, sorry. Live Facebook. Janelle has 2 dogs.
Mhm.
She does not like dogs.
You should get another one. Then.
Like, tell me, would you cancel plans with a friend to hang out with your dogs?
No. Would I cancel? No,
Plans with a
I
friend?
would. I don't like dogs. My parents bought me a dog. It ended up being like my sister's eventually because she's into dogs. I'm not a dog person. And then I have 6 kids now. So I'm like, how am I... Like, when you got to clean up their mess, I'm like, really? I got enough with diapers.
Yeah.
It's like a lot.
It's a lot.
lot.
So,
Len's definitely a dog person. I got a couple kids. I don't understand dog people. Like you.
you know why?
I thought you were like, I don't
Because
know.
we're better. It's hard to understand something that's...
Well, a dog is a
Beyond you.
manly animal too.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm with my dog. I got a pickup truck, so you got to have a dog if you have a pickup
That's
truck.
right.
Really? Oh, okay.
And if you're out cutting wood with a chainsaw, usually the dog is there. The dog's got your back in case somebody tries to sneak up on you.
Or if you cut your face off, they'll like go get help. You know?
They'll call
Oh, my
911.
Oh, yeah.
So now, but here's where we get to the moral dilemma.
The moral dilemma.
Are you ready for this? I don't
Yeah,
think you are.
Why? We'll give it a shot.
Fuzzy Pet Health in one poll conducted found out that 39% of workers admit to taking a day off of work because of a sick pet. Is
Yeah.
a sick pet a valid excuse for a day off of work?
If it's a dog. If it's a bird, no.
If it's
Or a
cat,
sloth. A dog or a sloth,
Or a sloth.
yes.
do you know? Sick pet. So you're going to call me tonight and go, I'm sorry, Brian, I can't be there tomorrow.
No.
My dog is sick.
You know, it's complicated because they can make a mess. I mean, stuff can happen while you're not home. So now I'm starting to think maybe there are situations.
How sick, right? How sick is your dog?
Yeah, it
Exactly.
depends how sick and
If
what's
your dog
going
is
on.
going to die, then you want to be there. If your dog is just maybe, if you could kind of quarantine the dog in a corner
Yeah.
somehow,
Yeah.
So
and
you
just
only have
deal
to
with the
clean up.
mess when
Yeah.
you get home.
Now,
Yeah.
see, it goes even deeper because apparently 65% of pet owners lie to their employers
Ooh.
about taking their animal to the vet because they don't think their boss would think it's a valid excuse for missing work. Now, obviously, you shouldn't lie to your employer, but
Oh, so they actually take the pet to the vet, but they don't tell their boss. They just say they're sick for some or
right.
off for some
So
other
it's
reason.
like technically some companies you can't take a sick day if your kid is sick. You have to take a vacation
Personal day.
or a personal day.
Yeah.
So you'd be lying if you stayed home with your sick kid. But some people, you told me your dog's a member of your family.
Well, I wouldn't lie to my employer.
Of course not.
Right? Because whenever you have to lie to do something, you should probably examine your motives to begin with.
But personal day for a sick dog?
I would schedule the vet after work.
But they're busy. Like they only have
Wow,
time.
and the dog's a part of your family?
They only have time to see your sick dog during the workday because all the appointments are full and your dog is sick.
So my wife was out of town last year, and one of my dogs had a spinal embolism.
Ooh.
And I took her to the vet, and the vet said, "You got to get her to Columbus right now. They could treat her there if it's a spinal injury." So I did something that I've never done before. Is I put a dog in my car, and I'm like, "You must realize that you are really sick, but you're never going to be in my car again."
Yeah.
Right. So
Yeah,
I told the dog
a little
this.
chat, yeah.
Had a little chat. Drove her down to Columbus, and had an MRI.
Wow.
And the thing about an MRI for a dog is it's the exact same cost as an MRI for a person.
Except you don't have health insurance?
Right.
You can buy dog insurance, by the way.
Yeah,
you can, but you can't do it on the way to the hospital.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah,
paid
sure,
that
fine.
bill, and they were going to do surgery, and then they said, "Oh, it's an embolism. She'll be better in a month or so. You don't need surgery." That's the kind of things. If you own a dog, and the dog gets sick, unless you live on a farm and you're going to take it behind the barn, you can pay for stuff like
But
that.
a lot of people would have said goodbye to that dog
Hello.
when they saw the price tag of the MRI.
Yeah.
They don't tell you the price tag before. They tell you the price tag after.
I'm the guy that asks,
I should have asked, but my wife was out of town, and this is her dog.
and you know what's
And-
good for you.
And I know that no amount of red shovels are going to make up if I put this dog down when she's out of town. So that dog was getting an
Got a
MRI.
bunch of comments coming in. Irene,
I-
thanks for the nice comment. She says I'm funny, basically.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Is that what she says, Jenna?
Yes, of course. Irene says, "You guys are the best. You make me laugh every day, and I also keep me thinking. I need major financial help from Dave." Hello, Stephanie. Hello, Jennifer. I'm kind of like on Jennifer's camp. She says, "I like dogs, but they're just pets, not a friend or part of the family." Then she goes on to say how if I don't have to take them to the vet and put it down for sure, but I don't think I would need to be there if it died. We had dogs growing up, and I don't think they ever went to the vet. My dad grew up on a farm, so they were just animals. And I grew up, my grandparents had farms. My dad always loved dogs, but I never saw this thing of like they're part of the family. They were animals.
So you're not taking a day off for your sick pet?
No, or even the whole like the expenses of the vet. Well, now we haven't gotten that far yet in our family, but even Len's like, I don't know, there's a limit. He has like verbally said there's a limit to how much I'm going to invest on a dog.
We can't get Len to take a day off to come in here.
He's
He's not taking a day off for a dog, is he?
Yeah, no.
No.
There is a
What about-
limit.
He's got dogs.
Yeah.
They're part of your
take
family?
a vacation day for a sick
Yeah.
pet?
Yeah, we don't have dogs anymore. The last one passed. But,
Oh, I'm sorry. I brought it up.
but
live
now,
on Facebook.
now that I'm so terribly sad.
Aw. Are they a
sorry,
part of
Rob.
your family usually?
Not so much to me. I loved the dogs we had growing up, but my heart is much colder now than it used to be. And
Older. What changed?
I started paying the vet bill. That must be part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we took care as best we could, but when it got to like you're going to be doing hip replacements or a lot of that stuff, it's it's time.
It's time. Yeah. It's a hard decision. It's going to be, even when you know that dog should be put down, which we've had.
Yeah.
And I went to the vet, and so they're going to administer the solution or whatever, give the dog.
That's horrible.
And they said, "Hey, by the way, there's a box of Kleenex right there." I'm like, "I don't need no Kleenex." And then they left, and I'm like, "I think I rifled the whole box of
Yeah.
Kleenex." It's hard to put a dog down. You love this animal. This animal's been loyal to you. And I love it because I travel, And I want somebody to come up to my door. If they're going to come up to my door, I want them to hear barking because that dog is not going to take mercy on that person, right? And my wife is home, my kid is home, or whatever. I want them to know if they open that door, they're going to get bit.
Yeah.
Because that dog's going to defend my family with his life. And I always love that about dogs.
There is something special about dogs
Versus
and all other animals.
Yeah,
all, yeah.
What do you say?
absolutely.
Like God created the dog as a special category of animal. Like the whole man's best friend thing feels like I know it's
It's
not
real.
biblical, but
No,
it
it's
feels
real.
like a
Yeah.
God ordained thing. I
Even
love
it's
dogs.
weird. They can sense that I'm not really into them, and I can feel them sometimes trying to like make me like them.
Better than a cat that
It's-
knows you don't like you.
Yeah.
That you don't like them, and so they bother you on purpose just because
Yeah.
they know you drives you crazy. A dog is like,
Yes.
Oh,
you get a
yeah.
bad day, you come home. My kids used to be excited when I got home from work. Now I'm lucky if they get up off the couch to just see who came in the door. But the dogs are right there. Like, hey, I missed you.
Dogs are great.
Aren't they
I
great?
love
Dogs
that.
will not let you down.
The video of when George Bush Sr. passed and his dog was.
Yeah.
Oh,
Puppies.
that is too cool. Yeah, I could see it. I just don't understand
what's wrong
why
with
a
you? Why
part of
don't
the
you-
family.
Yeah.
A part
what is
of
wrong
the
with you?
family.
What's wrong with you?
No, dude.
Why not?
Now my kids think I'm crazy, but I just don't get it. Jennifer, big ups to you. I feel you. Like, yeah, they're animals. That's great.
Lillian says for 17. That's an old dog. You had a long life with that doggy. 17 years. Jackson was part of the family.
Yeah.
17. Wow.
So that's an old dog.
What kind of dog was that, Lillian? Because see, I love big dogs now more than I did before. But what's scary is their lifespan is so short that I'm nervous. Like he's
Big
only like a
dogs,
year and a
yeah.
half old now.
Yeah.
She's only got a few years.
So I'm
left.
going to admit something on Facebook Live. I follow Norbert on Twitter. You ever follow Norbert?
Never heard of Norbert.
Well, he's a little therapy dog, and he's really cute. He's always got his tongue sticking out, like his tongue can't go in his mouth or something like
on
that.
the side even.
Yeah.
Oh, that's,
Yeah, yeah.
that's it for me.
And I have a Norbert hat. And wait, there's more. I have a Norbert plush toy. I really do.
Aw,
See,
that's
people think
good.
that's so tough. Yeah, I drove
No,
a
I am
tank.
tough. I'm tough.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
But I have a Norbert
Szafranski.
plush toy.
I drove a tank. I'm
Oh,
going to punch you in the face with my plush toy.
that's cool.
The first time I was going to plow over a tree in a tank, I'm like, hey, Sergeant, there's a tree there. He goes, you're in a tank, bro. I'm like, okay. Bam.
Did you guys have dogs
Oh,
growing?
Jack Russell. Those are wonderful. Those are
Yeah,
smart
those
doggies.
are.
Jack
Hi,
Russell.
Betty. Betty Arroyo Cuevas. I like your name.
Betty,
Norbert.
Betty loves Norbert. Betty, you know exactly what he's talking
Norbert.
about.
Do you have the plush toy? Do you have the plush toy?
You
must.
She feels like she misses out, I'm sure. Mm-hmm. So,
Did you guys have dogs growing up? Like,
Yes.
oh, I'm sorry, wait, hold on.
I had
Lillian
sisters.
shared about how she lost her dog 17 years later. Do you have a dog that you grew up with and lost and have great memories with?
sounds like
Yeah.
you do.
Vicky was our first dog. She was a beagle. She lived to an old age, and we moved when I was 12, and she died at the new house. So there was much more acreage, so she got to enjoy that a little bit. And then we had a few along the way, and Duchess was one that we really loved for a while, and she just disappeared. I don't know if she got out and hid on the road and we never found her, or if somebody else liked her and took her. Can't imagine that happening, but it could.
Yeah.
So yeah, I really, really loved the dogs growing up, but then when I started paying the bills, I guess.
Right.
Yeah.
It's expensive to take care of them, but they're, like I said, I think there's something special about it.
Yeah,
And you
there
don't, but
is.
you don't feel that. You see it, you just don't. It doesn't connect to you.
Does not connect to me. Our oldest dog, Tiger, we've had since he was a puppy. My kids, I don't think, remember ever not having them.
Yeah.
He's very protective, very disciplined. Is that the word? Trained. Len did a great job when he was a puppy training him. So he's great and very protective of the house, and super friendly. My friend said, when he passes, you'll be more upset than what you think. And I can see how he's tied into. It made me think he's tied into the family. Like I
Yeah.
realized, oh my gosh, I don't think the kids know of life before Tiger.
Right.
You know, and like what the dog I grew up with, oh my goodness, the Shih Tzu, super cute. His name was Sandy, and he disappeared. But I was in college. The last thing I was thinking about was Sandy. I was like, oh, he disappeared. Okay, cool. You know, but I mean, it's true. But no. But this will be my first time where I'll see, like, first, I've been around Tiger, but then to see my kids' emotions, I think I might get
But
all
see, what's
into it.
interesting here is, for the first time, perhaps ever, you're hanging out with Dave and Brian and Ron, and you're the cold-hearted one.
Yeah, you know what's weird though? I've always looked up to and respect John MacArthur, and I think he's super smart. For years,
Does he like dogs?
He said it on one of his sermons. He's like, I'm not a dog person. I don't understand people that talk to their dogs. I was like, I'm smart like John MacArthur. I was like, man, I don't understand it either. But I'm surrounded by people who are smart.
He's a great theologian, but he's not known for his sensitivity.
Yeah. No,
there you go.
Len loves dogs. I love dogs. But it's a different thing to consider them family.
Wow. I mean,
And I'm impressed. You
I
do
feel
have
more-
a softer heart than what I expected.
No, I feel more
Robert.
connected to Dave and Ron because we're all men with, in touch with our emotions. We love animals, not like you. You just kill the animals, basically, as Janelle.
Okay.
Let's have them for dinner.
The final word I want to say is just sympathize with the fact that I have 6 kids. There is no more to give. Like, I
got
am
2 dogs,
done.
Hey,
No,
Mom,
I
where's
tell them.
Tiger? You're eating him for dinner right now.
You got sick of it.
Mom!
He had a cough. He must have been really sick.
Aw.
Put that dog in a
The
crock
little
pot.
ones look adorable. Jennifer said, I was sad when our childhood dog died, even though I was scared of her. But part was because we believed somebody poisoned her. Aw, and they found her. Well, this is cool. I mean, this whole conversation made me appreciate Dave more.
I
He's
wanna get a
actually
sloth.
nicer than he comes off. A
Show them
sloth.
the picture of
Yeah,
the-
yeah,
of the
yeah.
sloth.
Just
You can
show
hold it to
them
the
the
camera?
picture?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Dave was in the Amazon, and he got to hold a sloth. Now, this picture is not of Dave holding the sloth, lest you think he just got a haircut before the whole thing started. But he got sloths
The
and
sloth.
as pets.
Where is the sloth?
Those seem so cool.
They, my buddy had a sloth and it ran away. And a week later, he found it at the front door.
I was going to say, it
That's
didn't get
Dave's
far.
joke. He tried that on me earlier. It's just not
It wasn't
funny.
funny then.
Pets are great. Hi, Deborah. She says pets are great, but, in capital, Dave, they are and can be expensive. So technically need to be fit
So-
into the budget, right? Move it a little bit. Nope, still can't see it. Oh, there. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's
Keep
coming
going.
on.
There's a sloth there. Did you see it?
Keep going. A little closer. Oh, yeah.
yeah.
That's
Oh.
cool.
Look at that sloth. I want
Sloth.
one.
I want one too.
Although they can't run up to you when you get to the door.
No, but they could turn their head really slow and look at you. And you will know that they love you deeply.
If you haven't done it yet, like our Facebook page. You can get notifications when this stuff comes up live. Listening Thursdays to Dave Szafranski. I think that's a wrap for today.
It is a wrap.
All
Yeah, we'll do it again. Yeah, that's cool.